There's no need to adjust your television set. What you see behind me is San Francisco City Hall bathed in red light, the color of passion. It's Valentine's Day weekend, and today marks the one-year anniversary of Mayor Gavin Newsom allowing same-sex marriage in San Francisco. The entire day was filled with several festivities. It started with an invitation from San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom to the over 4,000 same-sex couples who got married in City Hall. The San Francisco Art Commission displayed wedding portraits of many same-sex couples photographed by Felicia Carlisle and Jessica Hobbs in the Art on Market Street kiosk poster series, which provided round-the-clock access for thousands of pedestrians who were able to view the portraits along Market Street between Van Ness Avenue and the Embarcadero. One-year newlyweds who recollected their participation in the marriages last year packed City Hall all the way to the 4th floor.
Married on the 16th when it was really cold and raining, and we'd been there all night. Early in the morning, all these people, gay and straight, couples and singles, started coming by with coffee and donuts and wipes for our faces, and it was just wonderful.
Kate Kendall from the National Center for Lesbian Rights addressed the couples, many of them teary-eyed.
That the most important purpose of today and of marking this anniversary is to say, we will never go back.
Though the California Supreme Court ruled all the marriages null and void on August 12 last year, Mayor Gavin Newsom remained defiant and more resolved in the fight for marriage equality for same-sex couples.
And I'm so proud that all of you would take the time today to come back. I'm so proud that all of you had the courage to stand up a year ago and say, I do, because you matter. Your loved ones matter. You had the courage to come here and to live your life out proud and express your love to one another. That's rare. Don't give up this fight. Don't feel discouraged. Don't listen to the President of the United States.
Later in the afternoon, Kendall and Assemblyman Mark Leno held a panel discussion to assess the events of the past year and discuss the new challenges that lay ahead. Mayor Gavin Newsom took time out with me to discuss the importance of commemorating the one-year anniversary of gay marriages.
This is a long struggle, and I think it's critical we celebrate the joy, the love, the passion, sense of purpose that 4,037 couples shared from 46 states and 8 different countries. I think there's been a lot of challenges in this last year, a lot of setbacks, also a lot of progress. I mean, who would have thought 18 months ago that the mainstream, politically safe answer to the question, what's your position on same-sex marriages, civil unions? No one would have imagined George Bush and Dick Cheney and John Kerry saying civil unions is okay. So we've made a lot of progress, just not good enough. Civil unions is separate and fundamentally unequal. But the fact that we've moved that far so quickly is remarkable. You couldn't get those guys to talk about domestic partnerships a year and a half ago. So there's a lot to be happy about, there's a lot to celebrate, but there's a lot of work to be done.
And what about President Bush's continued push for the constitutional amendment to protect traditional marriage?
I mean, it's a blatant political act, part of a strategy, I imagine a long-term strategy to play politics in people's lives. I think it's truly reprehensible for a lot of reasons. Most obvious that he failed miserably just 6 months ago. He doesn't have the votes. He knows he doesn't have the votes, but he's going to play politics with people's lives. He's going to try to divide this country, and I think it's just sad. And I think he's going to go down in history, and that may be the most reprehensible thing outside of, obviously, some foreign policy blunders that he's done, because you don't use people in a bigoted way. You don't make people feel lesser about themselves in order to step on their backs and to get someplace else. And that's really, I think, it's just sad that he would do this again in this legislative cycle. Shame on him, truly.
After dinner consisting of rosemary-marinated lamb chops and lamb shank served with ribollita and arugula sprouts, the evening concluded with entertainment by a whirling dervish, a modern dance pair, and surprise guest, recording artist Jody Watley. Now, considering that it's illegal in Massachusetts for gay marriages, it's interesting to note that tonight's banquet menu consists of Boston lettuce for its salad. In San Francisco City Hall, this is Raymond Donald Hong for Outlook Video.